Good afternoon and welcome to Itawamba Community College for this afternoon's game between the Lady Indians and the Holmes Community College Lady Bulldogs. Today, ICC dedicates this game in honor and memory of the millions of women, men, and families who have been affected by breast cancer. It is our pleasure to partner with the North Mississippi Medical Center Cancer Care for this Cancer Awareness Pink Out game. Breast cancer is the most common cancer in women in the United States, except for skin cancers. It is about 30% of all new female cancers each year, as well as the second leading cause of cancer death in women. However, survival rates are escalating due to earlier detection through screening and increased awareness, as well as better treatments. Breast cancer is sometimes found after symptoms appear, but many women with breast cancer have no symptoms. This is why regular breast cancer screening is so important. Currently, there are more than 3.8 million breast cancer survivors in the United States. Today's honorary captain and assisting with the coin toss is Lisa Mimi Riggs of Pontotoc. She is the grandmother of Adeline Mathis, freshman forward/wing of the ICC women's soccer team. Lisa is a two-time cancer survivor and has been cancer-free since 2018. She urges everyone to have an annual checkup to detect any issues of which they may not be aware. ICC salutes and celebrates with you breast cancer survivor Lisa Mimi Riggs.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small town dealership, small town prices.
Today tastes like a home game, like a huddle. Tastes like we're bringing the heat, and like a front row seat. Today tastes like we're a team, and it never tasted this good.
When I came back to school this year, I brought my bank with me, and the student checking account at First American National Bank was perfect for me. No monthly fees and no minimum balance, and I can manage my money right from the app. I can do all my banking with text messaging if I want, and I can deposit a check just by taking a photo. It's that easy at FAMB.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
My bank followed me to college.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
It's that easy at First American National Bank.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small town dealership, small town prices.
Today tastes like a home game, like a huddle. Tastes like we're bringing the heat, and like a front row seat. Today tastes like we're a team, and it never tasted this good.
Show your school spirit with our exclusive debit cards. Represent ICC with a special card design you can only get from First American National Bank. You'll show your support every time you use the card. Support ICC with a Spirit debit card from FANB.
Here, you can be your best. The best train here. Learn here. Succeed here. Perform here. Win here. Thrive here. Itawamba Community College. The best start here.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small-town dealership, small-town prices.
Good afternoon and roll Tribe, ICC fans, as a beautiful day for soccer, but a little chilly as temperatures have not broken into the 50s this afternoon here in Fulton, as ICC set to host Holmes for a pair of conference matches this afternoon. ICC will be in their all-white kits, while Holmes will come out in their maroon and white kits. And I'm going to say this, I'm loving the numbers on the back of their jerseys because they're white and extra large and easy to see. Not a whole lot of jerseys you see like that anymore. So kudos to Holmes for those jerseys. Speaking of Holmes, we do want to welcome those that are watching in support of the Lady Bulldogs and the Bulldogs this afternoon. We'll have both games coming your way here today on the Red Channel. And then tonight at 6 o'clock, we'll have volleyball versus MUW coming your way at 6 o'clock over on the Blue Channel. So the First American National Bank opening kick is to Holmes, and they're away. I'm going to tell you what, folks, it is going to be a fun day trying to run the clock up here because any chance I get, my hands are going to go in my pockets as it is a breezy afternoon. As we talked about it, temperatures not even breaking into the 50s today as Holmes with it now. Tries to send it across the way, and they do. So a quick strike and a score there for the Bulldogs, and they lead it 1-0. As I believe that was number 11. That is going to be McKinney with the goal, and that is going to be her 10th goal of the season. The second Lady Bulldog to enter double digits in goals this year. So 1-0 is the score, 4:25 to go here in the first. I didn't check the new rankings today, but Holmes, number 4, the last I saw in the country. They come in with a very impressive record of 13-0-1, 7-0-1 inside conference play. They're led in scoring by Brianna Lopez, and boy, she has been outstanding this season. She's got 13 goals, 12 assists, and then their keepers have been solid as well, as they have combined for 39 saves and only allowed 3 goals this season. Holmes with it once again on the far side of the pitch. This is intercepted by the Indians. Holmes tries to clear it back, but ICC sends it towards midfield. For the Indians, they come in with a record of 7-6 overall, 3-4 inside conference play. They are led by Brianna Huckabee, who was named Conference Player of the Week this season. She's got 7 goals, 2 assists. Right behind her is Beth Lloyd, who is unavailable today, as she has 6 goals, 7 assists. And then I'm going to have to double check these numbers here, as Lee has the saves number for Vanua at 346 with 14 goals allowed. That's a lot of saves. So we'll double check that a little bit later on. Now here comes Holmes on the far side of the pitch. This is going to be Rimmel with it. She's going to try to get it on the cross, and ICC breaks it up nicely. We talked about it. Women's game here. Men's game will follow. We're not going with an external mic today just because how bad the wind is, and you may be able to hear it over my mic as I'm trying to shield it with my hoodie here. And now ICC with it on the far side of the pitch, but Holmes quickly collapses and takes it back. And the ball will go back to the Indians. 1-0 is your score. McKinney had a unassisted goal to start the match early on. Matter of fact, at the 4:25 mark, as I said, I will try my best to keep the clock updated. Let me catch it up now. And now here comes Holmes on the counterattack. Now ICC trying to get something over the top, and just that tough back line as it was a 4-on-2 opportunity there for the Indians, so an easy scoop up there for the keeper. I believe that's Birchler. I have a pronunciation guide that Steve Diffie sent me somewhere, but not sure where I placed it. Might be in this. There it is. Birchler is the keeper here in the first half for the Lady Bulldogs. Now here come Lady Bulldogs once again on the attack. They try to squeeze it ahead through traffic somehow. Didn't like what they have, so now they're going to take it back out. Strong strike, and there's a save. Nice job there by Vanua coming in and getting the save, keeping it at a 1-0 contest here inside 41 minutes to play in the first half. Good crowd out today, as it is our breast cancer awareness game this afternoon. For those that joined us early, you got to see that recognition before the game. See some of the student athletes here from ICC across the way out supporting the soccer teams today. They got their pink pom-poms. Kudos to Michael Upton, Jim Ingram, and Tilda Bushline for all the work they do, along with the North Mississippi Medical Center's Cancer Care for helping put these events on. We did it in volleyball, and today was soccer. We'll also do it again in football in 2 weeks when we host Kahoma for sophomore night. And then, of course, baseball and softball will follow suit as well in those. Well, if I get to rambling today, it's because I'm just trying to keep myself warm. Typically, we like to, we're happy that we're in the shade. But today, not so much. As here's a chip shot, but too tall, as that was Blackburn, who just kind of would like to have that one back, as she got a little bit too much underneath that one. And so a break there for the Indians as we still stay at 1-0. The wind, as you hear, is relentless this afternoon. I'm going to go ahead and call this fake fall, because it's cold, but it ain't going to stay that way. It never does. ICC takes that one away, now tries to send it back towards midfield. Holmes is there to take it away with ease, and now they're going to send it back and reset through the keeper. This ball popped up, bouncing around, and Holmes will let it settle. Now here they come on the attack. That was Lopez who sends it ahead, and they're going to call it offside on the Bulldogs. Raphael Henry's up top running the camera. Lee Adams is on the sideline taking photos for ICCimages.com. You can see photos of this match and other ones, and you can also get those digital downloads available for $1. That's $1 at ICCimages.com. We got the Brad Boggs special. You can get 2 for $2. Thanks to Dr. Brad Boggs, as he likes to say. Scramble for it right now. Reminder, ICC in the white kits, and Holmes here in the maroon. Indians sending it back quickly the other way. Holmes steps up in front of that one, takes it away, and is able to battle and get it back. Now they're going to send it back and reset the attack. Oh, nice job there. I believe that was Huckabee coming up and challenging. Just couldn't find the ball after it was knocked away, and Holmes was able to keep it. The Lady Bulldogs squeeze this one ahead now on the far side of the pitch. Making the extra touch now, wanting to go out on the wing, trying to get past the defender, does so. Looks across the middle, and is going to step into it. Fires, but wide. A strong strike that time, as that was McKinney looking for her second goal of the match, and just a little wide on that one. And it'll be a goal kick coming up here for the Indians. So Vanua will get set to step into this one. And she puts a foot forward and bouncing around, and ICC will let it settle. Huckabee now pops it out. That's going to be Mathis with it on the far side of the pitch. She wants to go over the top, and ICC with one of their better attacks so far in the match. Sends it back across the middle. Here come the Indians trying to squeeze this one forward. Does so to Huckabee. Huckabee strikes, and little contact, not a lot to draw a whistle, but a nice job there by ICC getting on one of their better attacks of the afternoon and having a chance to put it on the goal in that situation. Now ICC wants to come up and apply some pressure. Ball's loose on the pitch, but unfortunately the Indians just didn't have enough people up that time to find that loose ball. And here comes the Lady Bulldogs on the attack at midfield. And it's going to be out of bounds and back to the Lady Indians. Well, we always talk about the Indian Club here at ICC. You can visit iccms.edu/Indian Club to support some of the sports here at ICC. We have a championship fund and a sports information fund, and if somebody would like to donate to it to close up the right side of this press box right now, that would be beautiful. So Holmes with it, looking to go to work here now. Swings it to the far side of the pitch at midfield. 1-0, still your score. The ball goes out of bounds, and it will stay with the Lady Bulldogs. So Holmes getting set to throw this one in. Goes over the top. Copeland steps in front of it, breaks it up. Still loose on the pitch, and somehow Holmes comes away with it. But nice job there by ICC to clear it back. They're going to say it was deflected off a Lady Bulldog, and the ball will go back to ICC. Now ICC throws it in a hurry, just an errant throw in that time as Holmes easily steps in front of it to take it away. Ball to go out of bounds and back to the Lady Bulldogs. They quickly throw this one in. And ICC was there to step in front of it. Holmes trying to battle back to get it back now. Still loose on the pitch, and Holmes will eventually let it settle at their feet. ICC breaks it up once. Now they're going to try to get it on the backside. Breaks away, and they're going to call her offside once again. Well, they are looking for McKinney today, as she has had the goal early. She had a shot that she missed wide, and two opportunities that the team has gone to her on that left side, but offside has taken away any scoring opportunities. So inside 34 minutes to go now here until halftime. And Holmes steps in front of that free kick there, or the goal kick, I should say. And now McKinney with it. Near side. Oh, nice defense there by the Indians to take it away, send it down the pitch, and allow the defense to reset. That was McDonald getting it done there for the Indians. Now they throw it in. This ball's bouncing around, still bouncing around. Holmes will chase it down and kick it out to reset the attack. Back it back to midfield. Going to reverse the pitch. Mason has it now, wants to come back to the middle of the field. Sends this one ahead. Quick touch, and ICC just a step away from getting that one back. Nice defense by the Indians, forcing Holmes to retreat on the attack, and now they're going to send it back to midfield. Now here comes Holmes, sends it over the middle. Copeland's there to take it away. Now she's going to quickly work it up to Huckabee. Huckabee's going to let it settle at her feet. Works it back now to McDonald. McDonald towards the middle of the pitch. That is going to be Riggs, who was looking for Huckabee. That one went behind her, unfortunately. And she did have a step on the defender. And a break there for the Lady Bulldogs as they'll just send it back to the keeper and reset the attack. 32-13 to go here in the first half of play. Still 1-0 in favor of Holmes after a McKinney goal in the first 3 minutes of the contest. Holmes sending this one over the top, and it's going to be a chase for it, and a smart decision there by Vanua to come up and grab that one, as Johnson just couldn't quite find a foot on it to clear it out that time. Vanua, quick decision, kept away the scoring opportunity for the Lady Bulldogs. Well, typically when we talk about fans out here at the park, we always talk about them seating in the shade being a premium. That's going to be a handball called on Holmes. Well, not today. Is seating in the sun is what everybody's battling for today. As you see a good crowd across the way here out to support ICC. You know, Holmes, not a bad trip. I've got some players out of the Lafayette County area, Central Hines, Lewisburg, and New Albany, so got some fans that probably took advantage of having a little bit closer trip than having to travel down to Ridgeland to watch some soccer matches, as we've got subs coming into this situation. For ICC, checking in will be number 14, that's Summerall. You've got 13, Hanson coming in. And that maybe Abby Roberts that checked in. Missed the second player that checked in there for Lady Bulldogs. Now here comes ICC on the attack. This one ahead to Huckabee. Huckabee crosses over the defender. He's got a shot at the left foot. It was deflected out. And this one's going to be sent forward and easily scooped up that time. Oh, tough break for the Indians, but a nice defensive job there by the Lady Bulldogs to take away the opportunity. So Holmes now will reset the attack as they reverse the pitch here. This one set ahead. It's going to go out of bounds and it go back to ICC. Inside 30 minutes to go now until halftime. As this one is set ahead, it's out of bounds. Will stay with the Indians. So Huckabee sends this one in. Deflected out. This one popped up. It could be dangerous. No, just a little too tall as the wind carried that one off the foot of Emma Logan. I like the aggressiveness by Logan, though, as she put a foot onto it, trying to see if she could make something happen for her squad. Again, the wind kind of, if the wind was blowing the way it is now, might have helped out a little bit, but when she put a foot into it, it was blowing behind her and just carried it over to the top of the post. So Holmes they're very patient on the attack, but once they get moving forward, they move forward with purpose. As this ball nearly taken away, now Lady Bulldogs will get it back at midfield. This one sent far, but ICC will break it up, and Logan will try to send it forward, but Holmes in the right spot at the right time to get it back. Now here come Lady Bulldogs on the near side. This is going to be McKinney, who already has one goal today, trying to find her second, but Johnson comes in just in time to clear that one out and allow the defense to reset here with 28 minutes to play. We're going to have substitution coming back into the match here for ICC is going to be Macy Riggs. She will check in. Checking out will be Brianna Huckabee. This substitution being brought to you by your State Farm insurance agent, Brandon Poland, one of our newest sponsors here this season at ICC. Appreciate Brandon, for helping us bring soccer your way today. For all your insurance needs, whether it be home, auto, or life, stop by and see Brandon there on South Adams Street. Can't miss him. Got that bright red sign right down the heart of South Adams Street here in Fulton. Well, the scramble for it there. Ball deflected away, and Holmes comes away with it. Now want to send it back across the middle. And it's going to strike and a save. So it will be a corner kick. Well, the myth, the man, the legend, Steve Diffie checking in, saying watching. I don't know if that means he's watching me, watching the match, might be in a bush somewhere making sure I behave myself. And so we're getting ready for our first corner kick of the afternoon. This one's sent on its way, lone line drive. Copeland deflected it, and it's going to be out of bounds, last touched by Holmes. And so it'll be a goal kick coming up here for the Lady Indians. Well, Diffie, I'm glad you're tuned in. I'm pretty sure you're watching from the comfort and warmth of wherever you may be. Because I'll tell you this, it's not warm here. All right, so we're going to go back. We talked about the saves earlier, and on my stat sheet it said 346. Knew that was a little suspicious. Only 46 saves for Vanula coming into this match today. She's got at least 3 more so far in the contest. So if you're just now joining us, 1-0 is your score. It was a quick goal in roughly the first 3 minutes of the match by McKinney that got us to this 1-0 advantage. This ball is out of bounds, last touch by Holmes, so ICC will get set to throw this one in. It's a header and basically goes right back to the ICC player that threw it in, and she kicked it off the Holmes player, and so it will stay ICC ball. That's Earwood across the way that's trying to throw this one in. And that one headed out of bounds once again by the Bulldogs. So they're just advancing up the field 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps at a time as this one's sent out of bounds, and it will this time go to the Bulldogs. Indians trying to get back into this one here as the ball sent across the way. Roberts leaves it up to McKinney. The ball's going to be sent out of bounds, and McKinney walking away. And yes, the referees are going to agree. Didn't see a signal, but she was walking away like she touched it last, and that's what the referees agree to. And ICC ball now with 24 minutes and 20 seconds to play here in the first half. As this one poked away, but Holmes in the right spot at the right time to get it back. Sends it across the middle. ICC clears it out, but Holmes will be able to gather it in the middle of the pitch. Now here comes Holmes on the right side, looking to go back across the middle. Copeland breaks that one up. Now this is going to be a strike from distance. Trouble, but it's going to go wide left, as that was a shot there by number 4, Deslat. And we've got substitutions coming in here for both teams. These substitutions being brought to you by the ICC Baptist Student Union. They meet Monday nights at 7:07. They have other meetings that students host there as well. Follow them on Twitter to find out more about the ICC BSU. That's ICC BSU on Twitter and Instagram. Brother Chris Burrows doing a great job there. One of the oldest organizations here at ICC. That's the ICC BSU. So now Holmes with it once again, looking to go to work. That one taken away here by the Indians. Now they want to send it out wide. Now here comes ICC. This is Thompson with it. Thompson's going to have to spin it back. Indians trying to work it ahead, but just the numbers of the Maroon overwhelming for ICC, and now they get it back. They want to send this one out wide. Rimmel had it, lost it, and ICC gets it back. Nicely done there by Mathis on the far side of the field, but Rimmel takes it right back. Two great defensive plays, and Holmes will have it now as they reset in the backfield. So now Holmes thought about it, going to reset the attack. ICC not putting as much pressure as they did before. Now here comes an opportunity for the Indians. Great job staying on side there. Unfortunately, just the numbers of Holmes will catch up with them, or maybe not. ICC now has some coming down. This is going to be Huckabee. Huckabee jukes one now, tries to send it out wide, and just an unfortunate hop that time for the Indians as Holmes will clear this one back and out of bounds. She was looking to go to McDonald, and McDonald was there. Just the ball took an unfriendly hop away from her and allowed Holmes to get reset defensively. So now the referee directing where the ball should be thrown in at. Holmes sitting as close to the line as they are allowed, trying to get in that sunshine instead of sitting in the dugout. ICC players doing the same, trying to take advantage of some of that warmth that they can find out here. Not a lot of it unless you're on the field, especially here on this side of the pitch. As Holmes will have it, they will throw it in. Well, as we mentioned, the guys' game will be coming your way at the conclusion of this one, roughly about 3 o'clock. And then over on the Blue Channel tonight, we'll have volleyball. That'll be coming your way right about 6, so we're hoping to be able to get broke down and over there in time as it's their sophomore night. That one's scheduled to start, the sophomore festivities scheduled to start right around 5:15. As this one sent ahead, and the center judge that time just didn't know where to go. He was trying to move one way, and the ball would move with him. He'd move the other, and it would come right back at him. And there's a scramble for it across the way, and there's going to be a foul. And this was going to be on ICC, unfortunately, as they got caught with the retaliation, as that is going to be whistled on number 15, Earwood. But Earwood was doing a great job that time, battling for it, and Kraft kind of pulled her back by the arm, but the referee, of course, didn't see the first one and typically gets the second one, whether it be the home or away team in that sense. And now this free kick coming up here. Sent to the back post, and Vanua goes out, blocks it, sends it out wide, and ICC is going to clear this one away. Great job there by Vanua. Now here come the Bulldogs on the counterattack again. This one squeezed ahead. Drops it back, strikes, and too tall. Well, Holmes is filling it up today as they've had the shot advantage without a doubt, as we'll have a substitution coming into the match here. A trio of Lady Bulldogs checking in. ICC is yet to have an official shot on goal. They've had some shots, just haven't made them dangerous yet. But Vanua playing solid, keeping this one at a 1-0 contest with 19 minutes to go until halftime. So Holmes takes away that 50-50 ball. ICC is going to send it out of bounds, and a couple of players thought about catching that one, but remembering how cold it is, they kind of elected to let that one fly by. So a mad scramble for the ball. A lot of contact both ways there, and the referee let them play in that sense. As ICC throws this one in, but a little too far, and Holmes easily takes it back now. Bulldogs now trying to sprint this one ahead. ICC takes it away Huckabee has it now. Sends it over the middle. Here comes a chance for ICC. Nice recovery, though, by the Bulldogs. ICC tries to spin this one out wide to Mathis. Mathis strikes, but an easy save. Well, a nice job by ICC to recover there and get that shot from the far side. They had loved to have it across the middle, but a great job collapsing on the ball defensively by Holmes took away that opportunity, and now here comes the Lady Bulldogs at midfield. This one deflected out by ICC and still bouncing around. The Indians eventually send it back to that back line. ICC gets it back now. Wants to go out wide with it here. This is Thompson. Thompson trying to split defenders, does so. Indians send this one ahead, looking for Huckabee, but taken away. But Huckabee with a nice hustle to get it back. Try to put a strong foot on that one, but Holmes in the right spot at the right time to take it away. Now the Indians try to squeeze this one forward to Huckabee. Gets away, and Huckabee's got a chance here on the far side. The ball carries a little bit too far. She's going to send it back across the middle. Strike, and just wide that time. He may have heard David Strother, Coach Strother in the background, saying her take a touch and try to make that a little bit more dangerous next time, as that was a great opportunity. Beautiful job by Huckabee to hustle back and give him a chance after the ball went a little bit further than she was expected that time. As substitutions for both teams come into the match here. 16 minutes to play in this one. ICC hanging tough as they trail this one 1-0 here to the number 4 team in the country. Holmes currently leading the conference in the standings as we're quickly approaching the playoffs. Of course, that number 1 spot's a big spot to be in. You'll get that bye into the playoffs. Number 2 will play 7. 3 will play 6, and 4 will play 5. And right now, if things were to end the way they were, ICC would be in the playoffs. They're in as the 5th seed right now, but they got some pretty important matches coming up. Of course, playing ranked Holmes today. They'll play Northwest, who's been ranked throughout the season, may still be ranked right now. They'll go on the road there Friday in back-to-back tough conference matches. So the Indians, although at 5th, still got a little bit of business to take care of before being able to lock a spot into the postseason play. Now here comes Holmes. They want to strike from the side, and it's across the middle. And they're going to say a goal here, or they're going to say interference. And they're going to say no, it's no goal. No goal in that situation. And so now, get everything explained here, as the goal was not, as they did say, it was a little interference there on the goalkeeper by Holmes as the player flashed in front of her. So it's still 1-0 here, Holmes. So now the Bulldogs with it. Now Holmes on the far side of the pitch, trying to squeeze this one ahead. Somehow slips through the wickets of the Holmes player, and ICC tries to clear it out. But Holmes in the right spot at the right time to get it back and go directly on the attack, but Copeland takes it away. Now this one's sent out wide. Logan trying to push this one down the pitch, and is quickly taken away, though, there by Holmes. Man, this Holmes team's so quick. Just when you think you've got to step on them, they're able to recover nicely defensively. As now they squeeze this one ahead. Vanua calling off the ICC player and will step in front of it. And she's going to punt this one away. He's got a little spin to it, as it does nearly carry out of bounds, and it's going to be deflected out of bounds. Last touch by ICC. I tell you what, that soccer ball is already hard as it is, but You make it a cold day like today, and I'd be thinking twice about putting a head into one or trying to extend out to block one, because that thing is going to hurt a little bit more today than it would normally. I'm willing to say there's about 45 degrees difference from our hottest game that we've played to today. So we said it was 48 at kickoff. Holmes with it now, trying to get it towards midfield. ICC doing a great job of forcing them to retreat on the attack. This one sent ahead. They are able to squeeze it before it goes out of bounds. Now they send it forward. Opportunity here is nicely done to break that opportunity up by the Indians. Now you just got to get it out. Get it out of this dangerous situation. I tell you what, once again, Madison Copeland has been solid on that back line for the Indians today, as she has been all season. This one broken up, pinballed around, and Holmes will eventually get it. Send this one out wide, and Copeland breaks it up again. Sends this one to Logan. Logan now squeezes this one ahead. This is going to be Huckabee with it. Huckabee trying to lead the way and just a little bit too strong on the foot, as the keeper will come out and clear that one out. Smart decision there by Birchler to come out and make the play on the ball. India is going to send in a couple of substitutions here. These substitutions being brought to you by the ICC Wesley Foundation. They're located right across the street from the Davis Event Center. They meet on Tuesday nights. That's the ICC Wesley Foundation. Follow them on Instagram at ICC Wesley. This ball sent quickly in and quickly out, as it will stay with the Indians. Trying to throw this one in and threw it right at the foot of a Holmes player. Not really in the direction of a ICC player that time, as Lady Bulldogs take it away. Now they want to send it out wide, and it's going to be a chase for it here. Sends Hansen with it on the far side. Copeland comes up to challenge. Sends this one across, broken up, and Copeland, nice job there, just getting that one away from the feet of Hansen in a dangerous situation. Now the Indians see if they can take advantage of maybe getting down the pitch before Holmes can get some players back, sent up to midfield. Thompson with it. Now puts a foot into it forward. Huckabee going to give chase here. Can she get the edge? She does. Huckabee's going to try to strike it, and it's going to be blocked. Ball stays put. Huckabee sends it back across the middle again, as ICC with it, lost it, and Holmes trying to clear it out. But they're going to call a penalty here on the Indians. Oh, tough break there for ICC. Great hustle on the part of Huckabee, trying to keep that one alive for the Indians. Just the ball got away from them, and just a little bit of a frustration foul as it went through the body to get to the ball. And the penalty will give the ball back to Holmes. So Lady Bulldogs with it now. Inside 10 minutes to go until halftime. Invite you to stay tuned. We'll hear a word from our sponsors, as well as see a performance from the ICC All-American Band. If you've never had a chance to see or hear the ICC All-American Band, you're missing a treat. And the ICC player taken to the ground, no call. As this one's sent ahead, and the Indians going to clear it out. Well, that's one of those situations where, and now you're going to have to call it, because that's the same player for Holmes coming up and taking down another ICC player. That's just the referee trying to keep the game in control. But yeah, if you've never heard the ICC All-American Band in person, you really missed out. You had a great opportunity for that this past Saturday, as they hosted their Tomahawk Marching Bands Championship to help those high school teams get prepared for the state championships that they'll be going through here. Ryan Todd and all the crew do a great job there with the ICC All-American Band. Again, you can see that performance at halftime. This ball sent ahead and bouncing around, and Holmes just able to get to that one before ICC does. And it's kind of been the name of the game so far here in the first half, is Holmes has just been about a half a step quicker than the Indians in key situations. This ball sent back. It was broken up, but Holmes was able to keep possession. Now going to send it to the far side of the pitch. Going to reset, put it in the middle of the pitch here, as they're going to Just pass it along that back line. See what ICC wants to give them defensively. Didn't like what they see, so they're going to reset it again. This one taken away. Now here come the Indians across the middle. An opportunity here for ICC. Oh, just an unfortunate hop off the foot of Summerall that time as she tried to deflect it ahead and just couldn't quite get the proper angle on it. The ball goes back to the Lady Bulldogs. See our AD, Dr. Chad Case, and Colin Minga over there enjoying the sunshine out in the Grove area. As ICC has it now, looking to go on the attack, squeezes ahead to Huckabee, and Huckabee taken to the ground. If he's going to say the ICC player on the previous whistle went through the player to get to the ball, there's no doubt that Huckabee was ran through to get the ball that time by Holmes. So an unfortunate break there for the Indians, because it would have given them a great opportunity on a close-range free kick. As this ball's going to be sent out, Logan's going to try to chase it down, keep it alive, and it's sent up the pitch now, and Holmes will let it settle. Coming up on 6.5 to play here until halftime. Indians clear this one back to midfield just to allow themselves to reset here defensively. Battle for it here. Holmes finds a way to win it, but the Indians clear it out. And okay, so now they're going to call a foul on Copeland. I'm sorry, and I'm not trying to be a homer in this situation here, but if that is the exact same thing the young lady from Holmes did that Copeland did, so it should have been a foul on this other end for ICC. But you can only play it the way the referees call it in that situation. So an unfortunate break there for the Indians, and see if Holmes can capitalize with this free kick. A very dangerous area for a free kick as this one's sent on its way, and it's going to be too tall though, and so ICC will dodge a bullet. Bunch of subs. 8 for Holmes coming into the match, 1 for ICC. As these substitutions are being brought to you by Renaissance Bank. They are the bank that understands you. We invite you to visit RenaissanceBank.com to find out why. If you enjoy those SEC shorts, you can see those on RenaissanceNation.com. They came out with the newest one, I believe Monday, or was that, yeah, yesterday. Kind of entertaining. Spoof on the Tennessee and Alabama game. As this ball sent to midfield now, Huckabee with it, spins away from the defender, sends this one out wide. Now here come the Indians on the attack, trying to squeeze that one ahead. Great idea, just a step quicker and could have gotten it there, but ICC keeps it alive through Logan. Now here comes Logan on the attack, squeezes this one up the middle, leaves it out wide now. ICC with it. This is going to be Mathis. Mathis looking to go with it now, tries to cross over the defender, but it's going to be sent out of bounds, and ICC will have a throw in across the way. Good job there, as that was number 6, Johnson, for Holmes, coming up and making a great defensive play to allow the defense to get reset here, as ICC will throw it in with 14-14 to go here in the first half. Holmes with a 1-0 advantage. This ball headed backwards, and the keeper will come up and make a play on the ball. It was Kaylee McKinney. Just 3 minutes into the match, gave Holmes a 1-0 advantage, but ICC, as we said, has been battling and hanging tough with the number 4 ranked Lady Bulldogs here in the first half. This ball sent ahead towards midfield now. Broke it up, and ICC had it for a moment, still a scramble for it. And now the Bulldogs come away with it. Want to send this one out wide, looking for McKinney again. McKinney trying to get to it, pokes this one forward, and that one's going to be saved. Well, good save, but also good defensive help that time on the backside. I believe that was number 15 for ICC, Earwood, basically taking away that angle of attack and playing strong as McKinney was trying to bump off of her to see if she can create some separation, but Earwood played tough and kept right there with her. Now here comes ICC, trying to go on the attack this other end, see if they can find the equalizer as they send this one ahead, broken up nicely there by Holmes. And now Lady Bulldogs with it on the far side of the pitch. This one's sent ahead, and Holmes will let it settle with 2:50 to go here as it goes out of bounds, and ICC will throw it in. This ball being pinballed around, ICC will send it back to try to reset it midfield. Holmes, man, they're so quick. Jumped on top of that one, and now they're going to send it back to Vanua and allow her to come up and just kind of let the Indians gather themselves here. Dangerous ball as she sent that one across the middle to Copeland, and Holmes now will take it away, but ICC was there. That's Thompson. Thompson trying to get a little give and go from Logan, but Holmes read that one in advance, able to take it back. So this ball is going to be sent back to midfield as Holmes has the possession. 2 minutes. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. That'd be my impression of Steve Diffie. He does that during basketball games, I believe. That's what people don't realize about Steve. That man is talented. Ow. As that ball deflected right back into the chest of the ICC player. Here comes Holmes. He's going to strike, but too tall and off frame. We had to go back and brag on old Diff. He sometimes does play-by-play on basketball and the PA at the same time. He's a man of many talents is Steve Diffie. Also, speaking of Steve, got a text from him that Blackburn is the conference player of the week. So, Diff just all over everything. Here we go. Inside a minute to play. Now Holmes trying to build on this 1-0 advantage. Copeland battling in the paint. Now ICC will get that one and clear it out, and Holmes will rush and chase this one down as they'll get it with 39 seconds now. Can the Indians keep this a 1-0 contest going into the break? Holmes, however, looking to try to take the advantage. This one sent across the middle, and ICC caught a break there as the ball just took a friendly hop away from the Holmes player that could have had an easy swing at it that time. This ball sent ahead, and it's going to go out of bounds with 10 seconds left here in the first half. Well, this is going to do it here for the first half as ICC has it, and that'll do it. And I tell you what, folks, an impressive first half by both teams. This has been a hard-fought contest here as Holmes will take the 1-0 advantage at the break. We're going to take the break with them here. A few words from our sponsors, part of Little Caesars Halftime Report, and be back with more right after this.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small-town dealership, small-town prices.
Why didn't you answer your phone?
You're not going to believe what just... You bought a Coca-Cola with 0 sugar?
Yeah. Why?
Come on, it has 0 sugar.
Yep. And it's delicious.
I don't believe it.
Just try something new. You'll love it.
This does taste great.
Show your school spirit with our exclusive debit cards. Represent ICC with a special card design you can only get from First American National Bank. You'll show your support every time you use the card. Support ICC with a Spirit debit card from FANB.
Little Caesars is now the official pizza sponsor of the NFL. Let's go! Come on, keep it hot.
It's good!
Pizza, pizza?
Again!
Harder, readier! Let's go, let's go!
Pizza, pizza.
Pizza, pizza. No! Pull! High five!
Pizza, pizza!
Come on!
Pizza, pizza!
We're ready!
Enjoy game day with a Fanceroni Pepperoni with over 100 Old World pepperonis.
Pizza, pizza.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
Playing on tour takes years of dedication, hours of practice, focused precision, and nerves of steel. That's how you become great at the game, but not how you should bank. That's why Allie Ewing chose Renaissance Bank. Their easy-to-use app makes banking a breeze, no matter where she is. Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
Hey Indian fans, I'm Ricky Murphy, real estate agent, Tommy Morgan Realtors, and I'm also a proud alumni of the All-American Marching Band. Itawamba Community College was my home for 2 years, and where you decide to make your home will be one of the most important decisions of your life. Whether you're looking to create a plan to buy your first home, or if you're ready today to make a move into your forever home, give me a call or send me a message so we can discuss your next move. And for my family, Roll Tide!
Want to make a good living? Come learn a skill at Max Home. Upholstery trainees start at $15.50 an hour. Our upholsterers average $23 an hour and can make above $28 an hour on production. We're also offering a $500 sign-on bonus to experienced upholsterers. Max Home is hiring for all positions and is willing to train quality people. Max Home makes all their custom-built products in the USA. Join the best, train with the best, be the best. Max Home, Bolton, Mississippi, and Max Home, Sulligent, Alabama.
Age-related macular degeneration is the leading cause of severe vision loss in adults over the age of 50. Symptoms are gradual loss to see objects clearly. Objects appear distorted in shape. Darker empty areas appear in the center of your vision. In a comprehensive eye exam, your optometrist will perform a variety of tests to determine if you have macular degeneration. For questions or concerns, call Cagle Eye Center in Fulton at 862-EYES, providing professional comprehensive eye care to the people of Itawamba County and the surrounding areas. Cagle Eye Center.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, Davis Ford, First American National Bank, TM Realtor Agent Ricky Murphy, Max Home, the ICC Baptist Student Union, Cagle Eye Center, Bank Okolona, Sam's Town Market in Mantachie, State Farm Insurance Agent Brandon Poland, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Foundation and Alumni Association, and donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
Itawamba Community College is proud to present to you the 2019 ICC All-American Marching Band. We are thrilled to perform for you this year's program, The Evolution of Gaming, featuring music from some of the most popular video games of our time. We open our program this evening with the music from the 1980 Atari game, Space Invaders. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the ICC All-American Marching Band. And now, the 91 Sega game, Sonic the Hedgehog, featuring Parasia Dunlap. Our program continues with the music from the 1992 video game Mortal Kombat, featuring our percussion. Next, we bring you the music from the 2001 video game Halo, featuring our low brass. We close our program this evening with the 2002 video game Call of Duty, featuring Jeremiah Eppridge.
100 crispy Old World pepperoni.
Cheesy crust edge?
This Fanceroni pepperoni from Little Caesars is fancy.
Am I fancy enough for the Fanceroni? I'm wearing cargo shorts.
But Tim, me too. Fancy isn't measured by your inseam. Fancy comes from here. Because if you are what you eat, then we're all feeling mighty fancy today.
Yeah! Try the Fanceroni pepperoni with over 100 Old World pepperoni.
Pizza, pizza.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small-town dealership, small-town prices.
They say Diet Coke is a mom's drink. Well, you copied her jeans, her spin, her shoes, her scrunchie, and whether you realize it or not, her music. Now, copy her drink. Drink what your mama gave you.
Hey, honey, could you help me with this? Today tastes like staying in. And it never tasted this good.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
Ooh, fumble. Let's give her a Renaissance replay. Make the right call with Renaissance and get cell phone protection with Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking. Sign up today.
$5 for my own money?
That's a bad call. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking with ATM refunds today.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, Davis Ford, First American National Bank, TM Realtor Agent Ricky Murphy, Max Holmes, the ICC Baptist Student Union, Cagle Eye Center, Bank Okolona, Sam's Town Market in Manatee, State Farm Insurance Agent Brandon Poland, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Foundation and Alumni Association, and donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're just moments away from the start of the second half here between Holmes and ICC. 1-0 is your score here at the break. ICC in their white kits and the Bulldogs of Holmes in their maroon and white shirts, black shorts, and the makeup of their kits there. 1-0 is the score. The only goal in the match so far was back right about 3 minutes into the match when Kaylee McKinney scored the goal on the Indians, the Bulldogs technically second possession, if you will. New keeper in the match here for the second half for Holmes. This is going to be Carla Murphy. Murphy comes in with 18 saves and 2 goals allowed on the season. And so it'll be ICC's ball for this First American National Bank kick to start the second half. Still Vanua in the net here for the Indians in the second half. If you're just now joining us, it was a good, hard-fought first half. Holmes did have the advantage when it comes to shots. ICC started finding its rhythm late, had some opportunities, just could not cash in on them. And so we'll see what the Indians' game plan here is in the second half. We'll lose the players, especially when they're wearing maroon if they're in the shade over here, as ICC has it. Nice soft touch there by Thompson. Thompson tries to go across the way. Ball was broken up. She's able to keep it, and ICC is going to retreat back towards midfield. This is Logan now. Logan wants to send this one over the top. Finds it to Huckabee. Huckabee had it for a moment, so going to have to send it back out wide, and ICC is going to chase this one down. It'll end up at the feet of Williams, and now Holmes will take it away. Tries to send this one ahead. This is going to be Johnson giving chase, and Vanua will simply come up and clean that one up for the Indians. So now Holmes with it. Logan tries to clean it up. This is going to be a strike from distance and a save. The Indians kind of lost the ball there as it went through traffic, and Vanua did a good job of keeping an eye on it and gathering that one in for another save. As we talked about, entering this contest with 46 saves on the season, and I believe she's, if not hit the 50 mark, maybe eclipsed the 50 mark on the season. This ball's going to go out wide. ICC trying to chase it down. Holmes giving chase as well. And it eventually end up out of bounds, and it'll be a goal kick coming up here for the Lady Indians. Men's match coming up next after the conclusion of this one. And then if you're looking for more, join us on the Blue Channel right around 6 o'clock as we'll have volleyball versus MUW. Of course, the volleyball team, they've got two big matches coming up. Friday being the first of the two, as they'll take on Northwest at Northwest. And then, of course, they'll travel to Pearl River on Tuesday for that last what we call conference match. There's only 3 teams in the conference, so it's not recognized as a Region 23, but basically seeding for that play-in tournament for the Gulf Coast region down in Florida. Of course, as we have more teams join the league, then of course we'll eventually be able to get enough teams to have our own region like our other sports here in the state. Now Holmes with it, strikes, and this one's going to be too tall and long, and it'll go back to the Indians with 42 minutes to go here in the contest. But as we talked about, it's a breezy day today. Seating in the sun a premium. Not used to saying that out here at the soccer pitch. Usually most people are trying to find as much shade as they can get in. Well, that ain't going to be the case today. Temperatures right around kickoff was 48 degrees. The wind has been blowing strong, and it's been blowing from all different directions. Don't know if you'll see it in the background on this, but the American flag out at football is blowing straight out, and that's a big flag out there, so you got to think winds upwards of 20 to 30 miles per hour to be able to move that type of flag. As this ball now towards the middle of the pitch, Holmes takes it back, sends this one across the middle. Johnson breaks it up, and now is going to send this one ahead, but Holmes steps in front of it. Just couldn't quite get a good angle on the ball. It goes out of bounds, and it will go back to the Indians. 1-0 is your score here. 41 minutes and 10 seconds to go in full time. Saw that the other day. Of course, as I mentioned, I didn't grow up playing soccer from Calhoun County, so we didn't have a whole lot of soccer up until these last 10 years or so. As now here comes Holmes on the attack, looking for the cross and a save. So I'm still in the process of learning the game of soccer. It's a fun one that I will admit, if we had it in Calhoun County where I was growing up, I probably wouldn't have played it. That is too much running for me. As this one just being pinballed around. Nice job there by Logan to quickly get it away from the defense. ICC trying to send it ahead, and it's broken up, and it's going to be out of bounds. Last touched by the Lady Indians. I bet Diffie would have been a heck of a volleyball player, probably a killer keeper, as that ball sent right into the stomach of Mathis. And we talked about how cold it is today. That ball's going to be a little bit more firm than it normally is. And you kind of tell by her reaction, that one did not feel good. This ball headed ahead, and nobody really around from ICC to challenge that one, so Holmes easily cleans that one up. Now here come the Bulldogs on the far side on the attack. Sending this one ahead over the middle. Now quick touch on the turnaround and looking to go here. And broken up for a second, but Holmes lets it settle, sends it across the middle, and Johnson cleans that one up for the Indians. So it'll be a corner kick coming up here for the Lady Bulldogs. Look at maybe Harvey attempting this corner kick, or no, it's not. That's a line drive broken up there by the Indians. I believe that was Rimmel that attempted that corner kick. And now Holmes has it here on the attack. They've done a much better job starting the second half here, dominating the time of possession, field position. It was, I would say, 60-40 in the first half. ICC had some opportunities, but every time they would get it going, Holmes would do a great job of just stepping in and taking away some shot opportunities. As ICC trying to reverse the pitch, but nobody there. And so the Bulldogs will easily gather that one in. Now here come the Lady Bulldogs on the attack. They lead 1-0 here. 37 minutes and 50 seconds to go as Logan takes that one away, sends it ahead. So that was Thompson who had it, but just too many maroon jerseys around. As that one sent across the way, and a good hustle play there by Williams to get back in position to take that one away. Tries to send it ahead. Just unfortunately for ICC, it went directly to a Holmes player. And now the Lady Bulldogs with it. They're going to clear it back and reset the attack. It's Mason who had it, now leaves it forward. This one sent from distance, and Vanua takes that care of that one. So Vanua punts this one into the wind, and you can tell it played heck on the ball that time as it just went up and kind of just fell flat once it got above that tree line. Is now this one sent down the pitch, and it will be sent back to the keeper, and she'll clean it up there. So ICC coming up and applying a lot more pressure than we've seen, and then just an unfortunate trip up that time as Thompson kind of stubbed her toe, and it looks like she's going to be down for a second. Maybe cramping in that situation as she fell. And they're going to ask for a stoppage of clock as they work on Thompson, who is, more than anything, it looks like she's cramping over there on a day like today. As we'll take a quick break and be back with more right after this.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as it never fails. As soon as I decide to go to a commercial, the player pops up and walks to the sideline. It's good to see Thompson able to walk that one off. As I said, it looks like she was just cramping over there after tripping up on the player. So Holmes has the ball on the far side of the pitch. They lead this one 1-0 as there was a big-time tackle there, and it's to set up a free kick coming up here and a possible card on the Indians here as the referee requesting the player to come forward and not going to issue the card, just a little bit of a talking to there as thought Johnson was getting a little too physical for his liking, as the referee will step everyone back and we'll get ready for this free kick. Dangerous spot here as Lady Bulldogs put a foot into it, looking for the header on the backside, but too tall. Well, normally you look for your tallest player, on the pitch when you want to see if you can find a header, but instead they went to Deslat, and she is not going to be one of your taller players, but did get a good opportunity on it, just couldn't quite get on top of it enough to send that one home, and ICC dodges a bullet because that was an absolutely beautiful send on that free kick. And again, the ball being punted into the wind. And Holmes will chase this one down, trying to squeeze it ahead. Oh, nice spin move to get open. Copeland staying with her, though, in her hip pocket, allowing the defense to help out there, and there's Logan to take it away. And that's going to be a foul whistled on Holmes. And so this one's sent down the pitch, and it's going to be a chase here. Riggs trying to get to it, but just couldn't quite catch up with it in time, as Holmes now will get it back. Now ICC wanting to come up and put some pressure on, and they do kind of catch Holmes by surprise as they send the ball out of bounds, and it will go back to the Indians. And really see what happened over there, as this will be a free kick coming up here for the Indians. Yes, it will be a free kick. And so they're going to back them up, and this is almost the same thing as a corner, just a different angle here. And boy, a big time opportunity for the Indians to find the equalizer, trailing 1-0. This one sit at a low angle. Copeland couldn't get to it as they were looking to see if they could find Copeland on the header. This ball's going to sent back, and Johnson will let it settle. Now pokes it ahead to Logan. Logan tries to squeeze this one forward, does so. And ICC with it over the middle, looking to take one more extra touch, sends it back and breaks. Unfortunate for the Indians there. Oh my goodness, as they were looking for Mathis, and the ball just bounced away from her that time. The Indians did have a chance at a third opportunity on a pretty good goal there, but unfortunately just rushed it, trying to get it before the defense got to them, and a golden opportunity there missed by the Indians. Now this ball is poorly touched, taken away. Can the Indians take advantage? Sends this one, and couldn't quite get a strong enough foot on it. But a good send there by the Indians to have an opportunity. That's been back-to-back chances there. As this one's going to be broken up and sit out of bounds. And so Holmes with it now, looking to go on the attack here, nearly taken away, and ICC now does take it away. And this one's going to be squeezed ahead, and Holmes is in the right spot at the right time to break it up. Going to go out of bounds, so it'll be a throw in here by the Indians. Right now, it's one of those games where whoever can find that next goal can really seem to pick up some momentum in this game, because right now, and I don't blame them, is what I'm about to say, is with this cold weather, neither team really looks to be in the match right now. They're both trying to kind of just go through the motions, see if they can make something happen. ICC's had some opportunities of late, just haven't been able to take advantage of them. But by saying that again, as cold as it is, I don't blame them for just the way they're playing right now, either team, because like I said, it's just not a fun atmosphere to play in as it being this cold. So it'll be a throw in here for the Indians as they're starting to get a little bit of momentum on their side. That ball sent out of bounds. It'll stay with ICC. So another throw in here coming for the Indians. And they're going to lead this one to Huckabee. Huckabee leads this one ahead, but oh, nice, smart, quick decision there by the Bulldogs to clear that one out. And the ball will find its way at the feet of Holmes. And now this one quickly sent out wide. Holmes giving chase. Salato with it. Steps across one defender. Now wants to send it across the middle. Johnson, though, easily steps in front of that one and takes it away, sends it out, but Holmes steps in front of it. ICC now steps in front of it. Just a mad scramble for the ball as ICC will eventually let it settle, but there's Holmes to take it away. Bulldogs with it now in the middle of the pitch. Now they send it out wide. Steps across the middle. Opportunity here. And what a save! Big time play there by Vanua, and that's going to be an early nominee for our What a Play Wednesday for this week. It's being brought to you by Renaissance Bank. They are the bank that understands you. Visit renaissancebank.com for more information. This ball just bouncing away from everybody as Holmes tries to send it ahead, and a couple of players getting tangled up that time, and of course both teams wanted to call on the other one, but I want to say a good no call as that ball is sent out wide, and Vanua try to get out to it. It will be a goal kick coming up here. So with 28:40 to go here in the contest, ICC, as we said, hanging tough this afternoon with the number 4 team in the country as they trail at 1-0. You look back when they played nationally ranked Jones, they were able to fight tough in that one, just couldn't find a goal as they fell in that one 1-0, and that's been the case right here, right now, just trying to find that equalizer for ICC. Oh, dangerous one there as ICC needs to be careful as they send this one back and Holmes jumps in front of it. Good defense by ICC, forcing the Bulldogs to retreat in that situation. Loose ball on the pitch, and it's taken away. Tried to send it ahead, and it's eventually going to be out of bounds. Last touched by the Lady Bulldogs. Substitutions in the match here for ICC. Checking in be number 12, Thompson. Good to see her coming back in after being shaken up earlier. And also number 14, Summerall, into the match here for the Lady Indians. ICC in their white kits, maroon and white kits for the Lady Bulldogs. As this ball bounces ahead, now ICC tries to get it forward. Oh, great quick decision, but a good defensive play there by Braden to take that one away and negate it for the Indians. This ball sent ahead. ICC going to give chase, and we'll send this one out of bounds. As the wind picking up here once again, with the shadows starting to stretch a little bit further across the field. So the players that were able to sit in the sun earlier now having to kind of get up and jog a little bit to stay warm. This ball sent in here, broken up there. Nice defensive play by McDonald of ICC, and this one will be sent out of bounds, and I believe it should be a corner opportunity coming up here for Holmes. 4 subs coming in here for the Bulldogs. Johnson, Thomas, Dorsey, and Blackburn, the reigning MACCC Offensive Player of the Week, back into the match here for Holmes. Like Johnson will come in to attempt this corner kick on the far side of the pitch. Gets a good foot into this one. Broken up, but ICC's got to clear it out, and Johnson does. Huckabee tried to put a quick foot on it. Didn't get a solid one there, but a good hustle by the Indians here. But Holmes in the right spot at the right time to take it back and counter the attack here of ICC. Wanting to go out wide with it here on the right side. Holmes giving chase. Finds it. Good job by ICC to get back and know their role defensively and where they need to fall back into. And they force the turnover. Now this ball sent over the middle. Holmes in the right spot there to take it right back. And now here come Lady Bulldogs wanting to go on the attack. Send that one across the middle. And it's broken up, and it's going to be last touch by ICC as Vanua went to make a play on the ball, and it'll be a corner kick coming up here on the near side for the Lady Bulldogs. They lead at 1-0 with 25 minutes to go in regulation. This ball sent not a good angle as it was kind of a low rock at that time. ICC was easily to break that one up, and then the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch. Oh, that hurts by the Lady Indians. I don't know if y'all heard that breeze kick in, but it is. Now the wind shifted, actually. It was blowing right to left for those watching here on Let's Go ICCTV.com, but now it's blowing left to right, more towards where I'm sitting, towards the goal, if you will. So kind of knifing across the field versus going the length of the field. This shot deflected. Vanua playing good in net today, and I hope I don't jinx her by mentioning that, as she has been solid. Hasn't given up a goal since the 3rd minute of the match, and has helped the Indians hang around in this one, and she has made some tough saves today as well. That probably been the 2nd toughest right there. She looks to be shaken up a little bit after the play. Of course, having to do that in this cold weather probably stings a good bit in that situation as well. Low line drive, and Copeland heads that one out. ICC lets it settle. Tries to turn the corner, but taken away there by the Bulldogs. Now they want to send this one ahead, but ICC there, but breaks away from it now. Cross over the middle. Johnson, though, breaks it up. India's just going to let this one go out of bounds and try to get the ball back towards midfield. Holmes has been smothering the possession here, and a lot of it has been in a dangerous territory that the Indians have been able to dodge a few bullets. Substitution coming in here for the Bulldogs. This is going to be number 8. That is Avils into the match. And the Indians punt this one away, and Holmes is able to get ahead of it. Johnson tried to clear it out, deflected, and they're going to have to send it back to Vanua, and Vanua's going to quickly kick this one away. As this one bouncing around, and Holmes is able to find it. ICC giving chase. And now ICC can try to flip a little bit of field position here, as Holmes, though, really on top of the ICC player, and didn't mean that in a literal sense, as she did fall and did a great job of bracing herself so she didn't put a knee in the back of the ICC player. So one of those situations where if you wanted to unintentionally have kind of a dirty play, she had the perfect opportunity there, but credit the young lady from Holmes to go out of her way trying not to do that. You don't see that too often. That's the reason why I wanted to take a moment to brag. ICC trying to come up and apply some pressure here to see if they can get the turnover, but extremely patient with the ball that time was Braden. She did not panic, as she just dribbled between a couple of defenders. Now here come the Bulldogs. An opportunity here, but another save by Vanua. This one sent over the middle. Blackburn with it now, drops it back out wide. This one, and just too tall as Vanua couldn't find it. And the Bulldogs take a 2-0 advantage. Well, you can't fault Vanua. She has made some outstanding saves today. And by the time she got her wherewithal of where she was on the pitch, it was, I believe, 10. I'm not 100% sure on that. Lopez, I believe, was able to get a quick enough foot on it. And that's a lot of times why you do that. After a quick save, if you can get a quick foot on it and just put it on net and make it dangerous, a lot of times those keepers don't have a chance to get oriented and find where they are on the field, and that was the case there. So 2-0 now is your score. And the Bulldogs take the lead. Holmes 13-0-1 on the year, 7-0-1 in conference play. ICC 7-6, and they're 3-4 in conference play. As Blackburn has it, now leaves it over the middle. And Johnson, being scrappy, clears that one out. That's what we said. We felt like it was one of those matches where the next goal was going to be kind of the one that determined it. One, if ICC could find that equalizer, would give them tons and tons of momentum after a great game they played there. But Holmes now gets that second goal, and as tough as this home team is, as soon as you go down multiple goals, you know you've got a big hole to climb out of, if you will. And that's going to be the case here for the Indians over the next 20 minutes of play. But they've had their opportunities, just unable to cash in on them so far. There's been a lot of teams that have been unable to cash in on those opportunities this year, as Holmes has only allowed 3 goals this season. Now here come the Bulldogs, looking to go on the attack here on this end. Sends it over the middle. Johnson gets there, but there's another save by Vanua. This one over the middle, ICC trying to clear it out and barely does so. And now the Indians trying to just see if they can get on the counter attack here and catch Holmes out of position, but they do not. Holmes does a great job of getting back and getting set defensively, especially across that back line. They do a great job of knowing their role, knowing where they need to be, reading the flow of the ball and getting there and taking away some of those, what I like to call fast break-like opportunities for the Indians. So Holmes has it at midfield, going to swing it out wide here. Copeland breaks that one up. Logan battling for it. Holmes able to come away with it. This one sent across the middle off the backside of Blackburn and goes right back to the Holmes player, who shoots a little too tall. And we go back to a goal kick here for the Indians. 18 minutes to play in this one. Holmes 2, ICC 0. As Vanua is going to get set to put a foot into this one. Logan broke that one up for a second, but Holmes was able to come back and get it here. And the Bulldogs send it back. Just a miss swing on that one, but a good thing that ICC didn't have an extra player up in that situation. They could have taken that one away. Now they send it over the middle. Dangerous, but a good job being a step quicker there was Johnson, able to get that one back and keep it for the Bulldogs. 17 minutes to play, 2-0. Holmes with the lead. This one quickly across the middle. Here come the Bulldogs. Trying to squeeze that one ahead, and Copeland there. She tried to clear it out, but the Bulldogs break it up, and then Copeland eventually does get it to the outside. Trying to get it to Logan. Logan comes up and kicks it before the Holmes player could get there, at least forces the ball back to midfield to allow the defense to reset here for the Indians. Backheel touch in a way, and Johnson puts a foot into it, broken up there by the Bulldogs, and Johnson to get it back now, trying to send it down the pitch, and Holmes in the right spot at the right time. This ball sent over the middle now, trying to be sent back out wide. Deflected away, and there's Logan to come back and get it, but a great play there defensively by Dorsey to come up and get it back for the Bulldogs. Round and round the world we go as this ball's going to be sent out of bounds, and the bridge will keep it in play. Young fan across the way puts a foot into it and gives it right back to the Bulldogs. Maybe a future Indian over there. So a throw in here for the Bulldogs. 15 minutes and some change to go in this one. Remind you the men's game coming your way next here after the conclusion of this one. And then tonight on the Blue Channel, right about 6 o'clock, we'll have volleyball coming your way. Sophomore night there for volleyball. Breast cancer appreciation, or breast cancer awareness game here. Got my two confused. But breast cancer awareness game here in this one. We're got some presentations before the match. During halftime as well, recognize the North Mississippi Medical Center Cancer Care. This ball deflected away. Copeland swings and misses, but actually kind of worked in Copeland's favor because that looked like it was going to be deflected back towards Holmes, but Holmes eventually does get it. And a smart play by Copeland, tried to go short with it, but her teammate wasn't anticipating that play, and now here come the Bulldogs. This one over the middle, and Copeland breaks it up. Well, you've heard me call her name all season. She has been very solid on that back line for the Indians. And today, again, has been another case for Copeland being steady for the Indians defensively. This ball sent back, and it will end up out of bounds. And it'll be a goal kick coming up here for ICC. That goal was Lopez assisting Blackburn earlier for that second goal of the match. Appreciate Diffie giving me the heads up on that one. So Vanua will send this one on its way. Ouch, that ball deflected hard off the head of a Holmes player, and they're going to call the foul on the ICC player who was laying down trying to get up. Incidental contact, if any, that time, and Holmes had it, lost it, and now ICC will get it. Mathis leaves it back. This is Peltsky, or excuse me, it was Lopez who scored. Blackburn had the assist. As Huckabee getting tugged by the jersey, no call. Now the ball cleared out here by Holmes. That one sent ahead, and the referee said unintentional contact of the arm, so letting it play on. As we said, you know, sometimes you got referees that call it strict. Any type of contact, no matter intentional or unintentional, we'll get the handball call. And for the most part this season, most referees have gone with the thought of if it's unintentional, nothing that really changes things in a major way, that they say play on. And I like that style of calling on the handball. Matter of fact, we had one called earlier in the match, and that might be the only one I've seen called this season here in Fulton. Now here comes ICC on the attack. This is Summerall. Summerall breaking away from the defender. Now here on the left wing, has an opportunity, but nobody from ICC catching up with her that time. And Holmes was able to clear that one back, and it'll be kicked around and eventually will be out of bounds, and a goal kick coming up here for the Bulldogs. Oh, tough break for ICC. As it was a great job there by Summerall to get separation. Just couldn't find anybody tracking back with her that time, and Holmes had numbers and made it difficult and eventually lost the ball out of bounds. And so Holmes will have it. Coming up on 10 minutes left in the contest here. They lead 2-0. Trying to further secure their spot in the top of the conference here with a win this afternoon. ICC, they'll still have a little bit of business to take care of. They'll have Northwest coming up as here comes another opportunity here and gets by for the goal. Well, that was one of those basically one-on-one situations there where all Vanua could do was guess where the ball was going and just squeezed that one by her. As she guessed left, the ball went right. And it's 3-0 now, Holmes. With 10:04 to play in this one. So 3-0 now, the score. And the Bulldogs with 2 goals here in the second half to pull away from this one. Really not going to tell the tape of how this match played. ICC played extremely tough in that first half. Had some opportunities to find the equalizer a little bit later on in that first half. Just great play defensively by Holmes. Took away some of those opportunities and made what could have been some easy opportunities a little bit more difficult than they were. But then the second half has been all Holmes here, as they've been able to pull away for this 3-0 advantage. This one's sent ahead. Now here come the Bulldogs. Another chance to build on the lead here. They're going to go out wide with it. Dribbling in. Trying to go through traffic. Copeland broke it up. Great effort there by Copeland just to get a toe on it to change the direction of the ball, allow the defense to reset. Here to the right side. ICC gives chase and going to try to deflect it off the Holmes player, but it stays in bounds, and the Bulldogs will get it back. So now the Bulldogs reverse the pitch. Trying to reverse it on the backside here, but they're going to call it offside on the Bulldogs. And the ball will go back to ICC. 3-0 is the score. 8.5 to play here in the contest. Remind you the guys' action will be coming to you next here on Let'sGoICCTV.com. Do want to remind you, for anybody that's looking for old archived games that may no longer be in the archives on Let'sGoICCTV.com, you can search those games on our YouTube channel, ironically enough called Let's Go ICC on YouTube. But we've got all of our old games that we've broadcast there as well. So you want to go back and search from some of those old matches, old football games, you can do so on YouTube. Just look up our channel, Let's Go ICC. Now here come the Bulldogs. Trying to get on the cross here, and that one's sent to the end, or is it wide? Just wide. So the way the ball rolled around the net looked like it went in for a second, but it did not. So 7.5 to go here, and it's still 3-0. ICC with it now on the attack here on. Sandy is trying to find a way to claw their way back into this one, trailing 3-0. Let it go outside, looking for Logan. That ball's going to be sent just a little bit too far as Logan gets it just before it goes out of bounds, and I believe it'll be a corner kick. Yes, it will. Excuse me, trying to explain something to the folks at Presto. Having to break out the crayons here to send it in an email. So now Holmes with it, trying to go on the attack here and across the middle, and they're able to dribble through some traffic. They find it across shot, and that one is going to be wide with 5.5 to go in the contest. So coming on 5 minutes to go in this one, 3-0 your score. Holmes with 2 big goals midway through the second half to put a little distance between themselves and the Indians. It was a 1-0 contest at the break. As Vanua, who has played outstanding, yes, she's given up 3 goals, but my goodness, she has made some great saves this afternoon. And now Holmes wants to keep the pressure going here. This one's going to be shot from distance and trying to fight on the backside. It's going to go out of bounds, and it should be a goal kick coming up here for the Indians with 4.5 to go in the contest. So Vanua puts the foot into this one, sends it down the pitch. It's going to be a battle for it, and it's going to weave its way through traffic, and they're going to call a foul. A little push in the back there on Holmes. So ICC will get the free kick, and they quickly put it in play. But again, you can't say enough for this Holmes team and the speed they have. But not only is it just quick speed, but it's smart speed, as they're able to read the ball, know how to get there. A lot of times before the Indians have been able to get there this afternoon. So a lot of, I guess you can say, soccer IQ on some of their plays that can make up for maybe if they're a step slower sometimes, if they are able to get there just knowing where it's going to end up versus having to chase where it's going to end up. So this one's sent in but cleared out there. Now ICC gets it back, fires but broken up on the inside. And then it's going to go out of bounds, and it will be a goal kick coming up here for the Bulldogs. Again, ICC has had some opportunities, just haven't been able to cash in on those this afternoon. Credit that tough and tenacious defense of the Bulldogs to keep the Indians out of the back of the net so far. Coming up on 2.5 to play in this one, and the Indians coming up and applying some pressure, trying to see if they can get a turnover and maybe find a late goal to pick up some momentum heading into Friday's matchup at Northwest. ICC will close out the season on the 25th as their sophomore day at home against East Central. This one's into midfield. ICC will step in front of it and get it. Paletsky now has it. Wants to force the ball forward here. Sends it ahead to Huckabee, and that one's broken up and sent out wide. ICC will collect it and get at it again here. Striking from distance and a save. I like the aggressiveness for ICC. If you're going to get back in this match, you've got to start putting the foot on the ball and making it dangerous. And you can't be too selective on the shots you want to take, and that was one that you don't mind seeing, as now Holmes gets it back on the other end. They strike, and this one carries too tall. And it'll be a goal kick for ICC with 1.5 to play. Remind you, the men's game coming up next here on the Red Channel. Be after a brief break between the contest. And then at 6 o'clock over on the Blue Channel, we'll have volleyball coming your way. ICC versus MUW, the JV team there, as it'll be sophomore night for the volleyball team. As this one taken away here, and now ICC tried to get something going, but again, Holmes breaks that up. That ball goes out of bounds with inside a minute to play. Indians with it. Logan had it, lost it. It goes out of bounds, though, and back to ICC. Indians quickly try to throw this one ahead to Huckabee, and it's going to go out of bounds and will stay with the Indians as Lopez kicked that one after it went out of bounds. Just trying to kill a little time there. ICC quickly going to throw it in. And that one again is going to go out of bounds. So the Indians got to throw something towards the net or something, giving them momentum going that way, as this one will be cleared out. We'll catch a tree, roll back into play, and that'll do it. Final 10 seconds of this match. Holmes is going to pick up the 3-0 victory here over the Indians. As I say that, they get the header that was nearly on frame, but that'll do it. Your final score, 3-0. Holmes with the win. They improved to 14-0-1 on the season overall, 8-0-1 inside conference play. ICC falls to 7-7, 3-5 inside conference play. They'll be back in action at Northwest at 1 o'clock on Friday. We're going to step away and take a break and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
So when are you going to get me back for the pizza?
Oh, personal foul. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Make a successful handoff when you transfer funds to friends and family with Zelle and the Renaissance mobile app. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Make the right call for 24/7 roadside assistance and sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking today.
This broadcast is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank, Little Caesars in Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, Davis Ford, First American National Bank, TM Realtor Agent Ricky Murphy, Max Home, the ICC Baptist Student Union, Cagle Eye Center, Bank Okolona, Sam's Town Market in Manatee, State Farm Insurance Agent Brandon Poland, the ICC Wesley Foundation, the ICC Foundation and Alumni Association, and donations to the Sports Information Indian Club from viewers like you.